Hello, Pressure Weight Gang. Welcome back to my channel. And for all my new subscribers, welcome. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do this gorgeous set. So if you like to see how I did it, then stay tuned. So jumping straight into this video, of course you all know I like to start off by filing and buffing my nails. The tips that I'm working with today are gel tips, and they are 3XL. They are in the shape square, and as a lot of you may know by now, I absolutely love this shape. I know a lot of people are into stiletto and all that, and they're cute. I'll be into it too, but the square is doing it for me right now. So right here, you see me buffing, just preparing the nails for the gel polish. Here you just see me applying my base coat. I am using the D&D brand base coat. It's not really any different from any of the other base coats I've ever used. The transfer foil, however, is different, but I'll get into that later in the video. Going into this video, I had no idea what design I wanted to do. All I know is I had this beautiful foil, and I was going to do something with it. I didn't know the colors, how I was going to put it, or anything, but they came out looking great to me. So right here, I just took out the nail that I'm going to put the transfer foil on. I'm just going to wipe it down with the alcohol pad because I do have my base coat up there, and I'm about to put transfer foil glue up there. So I like for my sticky layer to be off. But about this transfer foil glue, okay, usually I use Macart, and well, there it is right here. I use this most of the time, but I had tried the D&D transfer foil. I don't know what it is, but that just does not work as good for me. I'm curing it the same amount of time. I'm putting the foil on the nail at the same amount of time that I always do. And it's just not coming out. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Maybe they got different directions. I shouldn't leave it in the lamp as long as I do. But it's just not working out for me. So I just stick with Old Faithful, which is Mama Card here. Yeah. So I decided to go with this milky white as the base color behind my foil. I'm only going to do one layer because you're really not going to see it. Well, you're not going to see it at all once I put the foil up there. So yeah, this is the color I'm using. I'm just going to put this on, cure it for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to start applying my transfer foil. I'm going to do the exact same thing with this nail that I just did with the last one, the same milky white base, and cure it for 30 seconds. So again, this is my transfer foil glue that I like to use. There's no real specific amount of gel that you should put up there, in my opinion. I just make sure I cover the entire nail all the way to the edge. That's how I do it, and it works for me. When I get done putting this on, I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. Go ahead and get my foil ready, so when it comes out, I can go ahead and place it up there. I love the color of this foil. I'm usually not into floral things and all of that, but this is really cute. This is more my mama style. She loves this color. It's actually her favorite color, this burgundy red. And she absolutely loves flowers. So this set kind of reminded me of her. Speaking of my mama, check out her channel, DIY Luxuries by Leora. She makes some really amazing things. You see me here just smoothing out my foil onto the glue. I did put the foil on as soon as I took it from under the lamp because it tends to stick better when the glue is still hot. So I'm going around the edges right now. You're just going to see me work it in, and I'm going to do the other nail so you'll see as well. But yeah, I'm pulling the sides around, like kind of tugging it, putting a little pressure on it when I get to the sides, because that's how I get it to stick. And you see how it's coming off when I do that? Tug at those edges. Once you start to do your big pull, you pull it down slowly, and if you see that any foil haven't transferred, you just lay it back down and go over it with a cuticle pusher to make sure it all sticks in. This is what it turned out to be. I'm going to put it back on my stand and add a top coat to it, and I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. Here I'm going to begin working on the next nail that I'm going to put the foil on. I try to place the foil directly in the center of the nail first and then kind of flatten the sides around it. It's really hard to get the cuticle area not to wrinkle up. And as you see, I always take my nail off of the stand when I'm doing this because it's so much easier. So if it'll help you out, pop it off of the stand and put it flat on the surface and you can smooth it a lot better. And this is where the base color comes in handy, because if you put a base color down that's similar to the foil that you're applying, if you do miss a couple spots that doesn't get completely transferred, you won't be able to tell. So make sure you always pick a color that's close to the foil color that you're using. Once I remove this, I'm going to go ahead and put top coat on it like I did the other one and cure for 60 seconds. These are the colors that I'm going to be using for the rest of the nails. The London Coach, the Hazelnut, and I believe the other one is Cherry Berry. Yeah. So these are they're just going to be plain. This is my first time trying this London Coach color, and it's extremely thick. I was not expecting it to be, so I will not be doing the second coat of this one. So I really should have did thin layers, but I didn't know it was thick, like I said. And this is a very beautiful color. I actually have a solid set on my website with this color, and a lot of people love it. I got quite a few orders on this one, on this particular color solid set. So if you're interested, you could check that out on my website, pressureway.com. It should be in the new arrivals because I just put it up there probably like 2 weeks ago. This cherry berry is giving me life. I will be having to do a second coat of it because it's not as dark as I want it to be, but just look at that pigment. It is gorgeous. This nail here looked like it wanted to bubble a little bit, probably because it was so thick, but luckily it didn't because I did not want to have to do it over. I'm applying my second coat, excuse me, I'm applying my second coat of the cherry berry, and I'm going to cure it for probably 60 seconds. I like to make sure it's all the way in good shape. On this hand, I'm going to do the exact same colors. I'm just not going to do them in the same order. I like for my sets to sometimes have different designs on different hands or different color order on different hands, because it does a little extra, it gives a little extra, and sometimes you just want to be different. Now that I'm finished with all of the nails, I'm going over them with top coat. I'm only going to do one layer, and I'm going to cure it for 90 seconds before I add my charms. I thought that these were really cute. I couldn't decide which ones I wanted to use, so I decided to use all of them. So I got my LV, my gold cherries, and some pink gummy bears. This glue right here, Zulay glue, is the best nail charm glue I think I have ever used. Matter of fact, it is the best. And you don't have to worry about your nail charms coming off. Nothing. I love it. I'm putting these nails side by side so that I can make sure the charms are aligned. And then I'm going to spray it with my nail glue spray, which speeds up the process of drying the glue. It dries it instantly. So you might want to consider, if you get the Zulay charm glue, that you get this spray. I'm going to try to link it in the description below. I'm pretty sure it's still in my order history. I got it from Amazon, so you definitely want to get that. And this is how they turn out. Honey, you cannot tell me I'm not worth $1,000,000 with these nails. If you get your nails done, or you get some press-on nails and you put them on and you don't feel like you is the baddest bee in the world, then my friend, you do not have the right nail tech. So you might want to come over to press your wax. But look how these charms are stuck, y'all. Yes, I love these. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.